Alright guys, so here's my review on the Sonos Amp. It has 125 watts per channel. I think it's pretty decent. Like you can rack mount it and all that, so it's pretty awesome if you're doing like whole house and stuff. You want to put it in your garage or whatever it may be. You can mount it all through there and then run all the wires through the house and then control it through the system or through the Sonos app, which is pretty slick. So let me go over a few pros, cons, and then I give you my overall thoughts on this. So, all right, so what are the pros of this? It's all in one system, you know. This is it right here. As you can see, it's not that big. You just mount it anywhere behind your TV, whatever it is, and then you just use it, you know. So since this uses a Class D amplification, I thought the bass was pretty good on it, so hit pretty good. Within the app, you're able to control the sub volume. So if you're listening to music, you know, some songs just have too much bass, you can just turn it down through the app, which is cool. Or if you're watching a movie, you want to be able to crank it up, you can just go right into the app, fire it up. You know, I thought it was pretty slick. So I have another device here that from a different company that doesn't have the sub control. I don't know why, but anyways, who else would like to use this? Person that has passive speakers, you know. If you already have other ecosystems, you know, our speakers from Sonos, it'd be great to have this integrate with it. Like for example, I got some Play 5s, I got the ones and all that, so this works great, you know. I can control it, group it all together. I think it's phenomenal. And like I touched on, was basically the ecosystem, you know. It's amazing, and I think it's great. So here are some of my cons for this. I think it sounds good, but it wasn't to the taste that I wanted. I think it wasn't like warm enough. It's just like, I guess, the high five sound. Another thing I didn't like about it, obviously you have to control it from your phone or iPad or something like that, you know, smart. Just the volume control was a little touchy for it for me, you know, like say you press it, you know, press up once on your phone, it'll get it to a point where it's kind of too loud, and then you press it down, it kind of jumps down a little bit. So I know it's kind of nitpicking, but it's kind of one of those things, you know, it didn't really help with the listening enjoyment for me. So I would have to go into the app, and if I wanted something to go up, I would have to manually turn it up. So I thought that, you know, could use some refinement. So maybe a little bit smaller increments, because obviously, you know, it's pushing out 125 watts times 2. So I'll give you my overall thoughts on this. I think it's a great all-in-one amp, you know. Like I said, if you had others Sonos products in the house already, this is great here, you know. Throw it, you know, tied to your bookshelf speakers, towers, or whatever it is, you know, and then it just works. I think it's one of the best ecosystems that's out there. It just works. So, but for me though, I don't think I'll be keeping it there. You know, I really wanted to love this, but I mean, it is what it is. So I'm hoping, you know, Sonos can come up with, you know, a Sonos Amp version 2 or 3 or whatever it is, that's more targeted towards, you know, the high-end side of it. I would love to tie it into, like I said, the rest, you know, grouping it and all that, you know, using it for, like, say, home theater usage and all that. I think it'd be pretty slick, you know. And another thing I forgot to mention earlier was from my tower speakers, like, say, if you didn't have a surround sound or whatnot, you know, just listening to, that's how I'm doing it. But you're able to combine the 2 front channels, and then from there, it kind of like projects like kind of center channel. So it's kind of like an illusion, but I think it works pretty good. But like I said, overall, these are some of my thoughts, you know. Hope you guys liked it. Thanks, bye.